honestly haven't driven this car in a while to the airport. I haven't had to. Nobody's had an airport delivery for this vehicle for a while. This thing's still fun to drive. Very fun to drive. I don't build a connection with the vehicles anymore, right? Like, I was I'm a big car guy. I love the cars and everything, but the only way that you can successfully do a car rental business is for you to not build that personal relationship with the vehicle anymore. It's a business relationship now, right? Before, nobody touches my car, only I drive it, la la la. You can't do that anymore with a car rental business. You have to get used with other people touching your car, driving it, doing whatever they do with it, and it's hard, right? But you gotta kind of just get used to that, and eventually it goes away. Eventually you get over it. Now that doesn't mean that you don't get to go and enjoy the vehicles. Go and enjoy the vehicles when you do have them, right? Go and enjoy them. You still have fun, But you just can't have that, what's that called? That, not monetary value, whatever that value is. God, I can't think of the word right now, but whatever that word is, you just can't have that anymore when you're doing this. But I still do enjoy the cars, I still enjoy. I just don't fix these up anymore. I don't personalize them to my liking. I keep it stock for the most part, unless there's something that's going to make the vehicle rent quicker or more often, or something that lets me raise the price. There's really nothing that I do to these vehicles anymore. Just leave them as is, stock. Don't touch them. They rent themselves. People want them. You get the right. I think the word I'm looking for is sentimental value. I have no sentimental value with the vehicle anymore. A lot of people, it's my first car. Yeah, I don't have that anymore. Even with I did have that for the longest time with my Evo, and that's why I could never rent it out. That was, my first real car. It was the color I wanted. It was the car I wanted. It was everything I wanted. Did everything I wanted to it. Spent thousands of dollars making $0 on it. But I loved the car. I enjoyed it. And I don't have that anymore, right? We've got a bunch of sports cars, a bunch of exotic cars, a bunch of daily cars that I used to dream about having, but now it's just like, it's great, we have them. Let's rent them out, make money with it, right? I guess that's the problem. And, you still get people, complimenting your cars, telling you they look nice or whatever, and it feels good. All that still feels good, right? That it's a status symbol. Your vehicle is a status symbol when you're driving around and whatnot, and it still feels good, obviously, but it's not necessary. You don't need it. Back then, of course, I always wanted my car to be seen. I wanted people to know it was fast, that you could not beat me in a race, that it was not going to happen, and take you to what was that back in the day, race legal. I used to have a GoPro camera mounted backwards so that I could get you on video losing to me. And those are good days, or I'd have the car bagged, and the car would look so good, and it made me feel good, but also the attention it got felt good, right? All of that just feels good, but I just don't have that anymore. Don't need it.